Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to Let's Play Super Metroid. This is Some Type of Artist, and last time we started off Maridia. Got the gravity suit, and now we did that obnoxious store up the energy for the spine shark so we can get that missile pack. That's just blah. So this whole room here, it's so much bigger and taller than it needs to be, and there's no power-ups in it at all. And you can grapple beam these things here, or shoot them, doesn't matter. For now, we're going to go down here into another equally tall room that, I don't know, it's just a freaking mess, man. That door just goes back to the room we were just in where we did the spine shark. It's not a big deal. And you know what? Maybe these rooms would intimidate me more if if I wasn't good at wall jumping, because wall jumping really does make these super easy. So there's a secret passage there, and look, it's a little family of little cute baby turtles. So, believe it or not, there is a dumb hidden thing in here too, right there, where it's kind of tough to see. And if I can get back up, but... So if you can see, like, the black on the wall here, it kind of juts out just a little bit where there's a little secret there. I don't know if that's intentional or just kind of a coincidence, but... Yeah, come on. Dude, come on. There we go. Yeah, that spacer beam really comes in handy to widen up your shot. Oh, I never looked up how to do those other secrets. But anyway, get on Mama here, and she'll jettison you up into the air. And as long as you're on her back, she's not going to hurt you, but she can also ram you from the side, too. You want to jump, and your goal is to get that, grapple block up there. It's kind of at a weird angle for it. And, admittedly, this is kind of cool. Maridia does let you do some fun things like this, but kind of be careful and you can get yourself another energy tank. We're really racking up the energy tanks. So you can pretty much finish the game off with half your maximum energy, and I think you'd be okay. Well, I don't know. I guess it depends on how good you do against Ridley. If you got reserve tanks, I wouldn't worry too much about it. So there's more space pirates here, but they're one step stronger. Missiles don't even do it. Super missiles don't even do it. So we're just going to ignore them for now. We'll be able to deal with them in a little bit. That's alright. We'll just pick on these poor innocent crabs instead. I think they actually do quite a bit of damage. Now, I'm just being a doofus here, but you can wall jump up that, but for the sake of time, let's just do it the safe way, and... come on. I didn't want to do that. Oh, I hate the grapple beam, dude. Oh, come on, I just want to get up there. It's so easy. If there weren't these little jagged edges on the wall, we could definitely do it a lot easier. Come on. Don't tell me I have to go, like, all the way back around again. Come on, thank you. And there's even more. There's even more bullshit. Can we just cheese it? Please, just cheese it. Thank you. Alright, so, up or down? I always kind of forget. What's up here? What is up here? Up here, I believe, is the way we want to go? Am I right on that? I don't remember. I'm having a brain fart moment. No, up here. I do want to go up here first, because this all leads to a dead end, but there's a few pickups here that are going to be worth it. So over here is another secret wall you can go through for another missile expansion. I actually missed this one a few times. Super Metroid doesn't really pull a lot of bullshit super hidden wall stuff. Every now and again it does, though. I know that kind of pisses some people off, too. Here's another spot where the spring ball could have been cool to have. That one, I wouldn't even consider that like being like a secret or anything, because it's like, why would the game have you come all the way out here for like nothing at all, you know? Because there's rarely a moment where like you find a hidden passageway and there's nothing there at the end of it. In fact, I don't think there ever is a spot like that. Down here, get a 2-for-1. You get another super missile expansion, you get a missile expansion. So that's pretty cool. 15 more missiles for your arsenal in total. 10 regular ones, 5 super ones. Takes like a minute to do. I'd definitely say it's worth it. Wow, you jumped far up, dude. Yeah, Maridia's music is very... I don't know, I wouldn't call it relaxing, exactly. Or peaceful, because it does have, like, this air of, like... not even danger, but, like... suspense. Intrigue. It definitely feels like... I don't know, like a part in, like, a Harry Potter movie, where they're exploring some unknown area. And... it's like right before like a big threat shows up, I guess. I was starting to watch a little bit of Harry Potter the other night when I was at a hotel. And then I got bored of it and turned it off. I marathoned all the Harry Potter movies at some point in time, I think in the past couple years. I definitely enjoyed Sorcerer's Stone the most, and then I felt like they honestly kind of got worse as they went along. I don't know, I find... it's just like the same in the books. I find the little kid Harry a lot more appealing than older Harry. So story energy here. Jump up there, because there's more Spine Shark blocks to get through. And we'll get another missile, and guess what? We all see that dot right next to us. Jump over that, because those are crumblies. And you get a super missile! Nice. Yeah, I remember actually, like, really not liking the last two movies that much, because I have this thing about movies, and it's so stupid, because it just... I feel like I've said it so many times, it just starts to sound really pretentious after a while, but, like, I really hate when oh, we don't actually need to be in here. We fall through these sand floors from above, if we happen to get caught. But I feel like a lot of movies, like modern movies, everything's so dark. Like, on the screen, all the time. Everything has, like, what I call, like, an epic movie feel to it. And it's just, I don't know, it's really hard for me to, like, see stuff on the screen for some reason. And they have, like, this thing where, like, whenever people are talking in, like, quiet scenes, it's always, like, way too quiet. So I go to turn the volume up, and, like, the next scene will be, like, super loud, and it's just, it's constantly this thing where I have to keep adjusting the volume on the TV to make it, like, at a comfortable level. I guess it's just part of, like, the cinematic experience, but enough about that. It's Botwoon, the most forgettable thing in it. Nintendo Capri-san in his Let's Play called this, like, the most forgettable thing in the history of anything, or something like that. And it's kind of true, because it's like, you always forget Botwoon is in this game. Like, he doesn't have, like, the impact on your memory, like, say, like, the Crocomire or the Sporn Spa would have. He's just, like, literally this random, practically non-threatening monster you find halfway through Maridia, which is already a pretty non-threatening area. He moves faster and faster, but I don't know, he's... never really feels too complicated to fight. Just gonna use regular missiles from here on out. This gets to a point where he moves so fast, you may not want to waste the super missiles. And just like that, he's done. Botwoon, we barely knew you. Just comes and goes like nothing at all. So here, there's another energy tank in this room. I think you can actually see it right from where you start here. Yeah. But there's a sand here, and it's annoying, and oh well, no one cares. Well, if you do it right. Just morph ball while you're in the air, and then you grab the energy tank. There is like a little bit of a trick to morph balling in the air. You have to hold the jump button down while you're morph balling, because if you just do a regular jump and then stop holding the jump button, you're gonna stop ascending, because it's like here's where you hold it all the way. You can go up to the top, you tap it, and you just like fall. Hold it, tap. Hold it, let go. Hold it, let go. So like, you gotta hold it and then morph ball, or else it's just gonna go like this. Anyway, enough about that. Where are we now? These are mock droids, by the way. I don't know how many people really know that, but they're like failed Metroid clones that Space Pirates were working on. Now the normal way to do this is with the grapple beam. You're supposed to like climb the wall like this, but it's slow and it's boring, and Samus has a cool sprite, but I don't care. This wall jumping is just the most fun way to play the game. And this whole next room here has a bunch of mock droids flying at you, and you're supposed to use the grapple beam to climb up, but who cares? It's wall jumping. Wall jumping is like the best thing in the history of anything. It's just so much fun to do. Yeah, if you don't screw it up. You know, even if they grab you like this, you can still move around and escape from them. Like, they didn't even do any damage to me there. Yeah, they gotta like hold on to you to do any kind of real damage, but they're easy. And your wave beam will just go right through them, so it's like, who cares? Just stay on the other side. They'll just go to whatever direction you were at, so you can just hang off on the other side of the wall. It's not gonna be any big deal at all. You can also use a super missile to open these red doors. That may be another thing I was thinking about, why I always think a super missile is as strong as 5 normal missiles. I don't know if it is or not, but I remember looking up a damage calculator, and I was surprised, because like the plasma beam, that's your last beam upgrade, is actually stronger than super missiles when it's fully charged. But I feel like, you know, since you have an infinite number of shots from your regular gun, you know, use up your missiles and your super missiles first. So these spikes are all fake. I don't know why they bothered doing this. There's a missile over here you're gonna want to get. Oh, but that's random. Well, there's a grapple block over here. Why would you need to swing over there if there was nothing there? But you want to fall down here, and oh, look what we have. It's our old friend, Mr. Eye Door Monster. I'm sorry, I know a super missile can destroy this thing in one hit, but I'm not wasting a super missile. How should we do the Draygon fight? Should we do it the cheap way or the normal way? So, you start off here, and there's all these guns or things shooting at you. You're gonna want to destroy those now, while the fight hasn't even begun yet. So I guess I'll show both ways to do it. So there's all these babies that we saw earlier, and then, oh my god, the mom just appears out of nowhere. And the mom's gonna throw all these little sticky spider webs at you, and oh no, I'm stuck and there's nothing I can really do. You gotta press these buttons really fast. So the belly is the weak spot. She'll swoop back and forth. One is like a normal thing, the other is she shoots her webs at you while jabbing the air with her little arms. She goes pretty fast too. So you'll want to definitely do this. However, oh my god, that eye just went to the back of her head, it looked like. However, I don't usually do the fight like this at all. I usually let her grab me like that, and then she'll start attacking you. And she'll do this thing where she, like, starts going into this oval pattern, and it's kind of more horizontal than vertical. And what you're wanting to do is you're going to want to get your old buddy grapple beam out. And I missed it! I missed it, too. It's definitely better to do it on the other side. Alright, so let me go. Let me go so I can show this trick that everybody knows off. I wonder if the grapple beam can hurt her. I don't think it can. Come on. Do your sticky web thing. Come on. Come on. There we go. Come on. So, oh, she just takes you back to the middle anyway. Yeah, I definitely try to face the left side if you could, because they're taller and it takes a little bit for her to get you close enough to the wall. But those electrical currents, you can grab it with your grapple beam. It'll damage you a little bit, but it kills her in one shot. That's how I usually take care of it. I don't know. For a challenge, you could not do it that way and just fight her normally. And they're like Nintendo Capri Sunset in his Let's Play. Little kids bury their mommy. It's kind of sad. But I'm over it. And for that, we get the space jump. You know, you always think of being able to do the space jump and the screw attack at the same time, but they are two different things. So I was watching randomizers of this game, and so when you get, like, the screw attack before the space jump, it's just, like, it gives an attack to your normal jump. Screw attack, I always thought, used to be the same as the space jump. Maybe in one of the Game Boy Advance games it is, for all I know. But, anyway. So, space jump is a little tricky, because you need to do a rhythm to it. You can't just mash the jump button. First of all, to do the space jump, you're gonna have to do, like, your normal flip in the air. Because you have your normal jump straight up, and then you have your little somersault. Samus needs to be somersaulting to do the space jump. I'm sure most of you know this already, but believe it or not, I have seen a lot of people in comments saying how they can never really get the hang of the space jump. And I can't blame them, because it's like, you have to do it. To do another jump, you have to jump again, like, right after you stop descending. Because otherwise, you're just gonna fall straight to the ground. It's like, you have to do it in this rhythm. And it sucks, because it's like, if you miss the rhythm, then you'll just fall. And that can get pretty annoying. And you also can't activate it while you're just, like, falling off a ledge or something like that. Like I said, you need to do the somersault. You can only do that from a standing position. So the space jump, I don't know. I mean, it's nice that you can pretty much go anywhere in a room with this thing. Unless you need to, like, use your gun at the same time, then that kind of sucks. But I mean, I don't know. I still kind of prefer wall jumping when I can, just because I find it faster and easier. And, well, you know what, we're back in that first kind of main hub room that we found when we first entered Maridia. One other thing you'll notice about the space jump, you'll go slow if you jump off when you're slow, but if you're going fast, you can definitely gain more speed. And you'll notice this a lot when you're trying to get through, like, a corridor, and you start off going fast, and then you get hit by an enemy, and you can't bring up your speed again, so it'll go slow. Now this, oh shoot. Oh well. We're just gonna wall jump. Now this glowing door here, this door is also locked until you beat DrayGONE, and rightly so, because this is where we get the plasma beam. Yeah, boring. Come on. Oh man, come on. Just die, dude, come on. And getting up this room always never really gave me trouble, it was always just kind of a pain in the ass. Anyway, these things here, and yet again, another thing I love about this game. So you shoot these, and you take them out one row at a time, and it's like, man, there were a whole bunch of those egg things clustered together. And oh no, more space pirates, what are we gonna do? Well, you fall down here, and you take the Chozo statue's prize, and it's the plasma beam. Now, the plasma beam, and I think it's Spazer beam, if you look on your menu, yeah, they can't be equipped at the same time. Most of these can stack with each other, but not the Plasma and Spazer. Plasma only has these, well, I think it's just one shot if it's the Plasma beam by itself, but you can't get 3 like you could with the Spazer beam. You only get 2, but in exchange, Plasma beam pierces through enemies. So, those eggs we found in the next room, well, guess what's gonna happen when we go back then. Yeah, if you ducked, you could have gotten all of them in one shot. Well, anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. I'm gonna sleep behind these little vines because we didn't mention Nintendo Capri Sun enough, and we may as well just borrow all of his Nintendo Capri Sunisms. So we'll go to sleep behind these vines right now, and in the next episode, we'll go on to Lower Norfair, but not before cleaning up the rest of Maridia first. Because we don't want to come back to Maridia. See you guys later. Bye.